everyone. Welcome to
FHC Slam!
I'm your host, Robe. We are starting our show tonight, 1 week before FHC Into Darkness 2, with tag action. Backdraft and Adrian Satterley taking on the FHC Tag Champions, Bravehearts, non-title action.
The following match is set for one fall. Making their way to the ring, Adrian Satterley and Backdraft.
And this, of course, will be before the Champions title match at Into Darkness, where they will be defending against the Icons, Giant Panther and Starman. Of course, seeing Adrian Satterley and Backdraft coming to the ring, not yet in contention for the titles, as they have lost their last 5 tag matches, including their most recent loss to the new international talent Hiroshi Tanahashi and Kazuchika Okada on Golden Gate Pro Wrestling, GGPW, earlier this month. And this will probably be the closest they get to seeing the titles in quite a while. Of course, everyone is looking forward to the Tag Championship match this weekend. What should be a very exciting, technical, tactical match between the Bravehearts and the Icons. And the Bravehearts have gotten pretty far to get where they are. They've climbed the ranks of the tag division fast, with blazing speed and success, and they deserve it. The others are climbing the rungs just as fast. Other than the Icons, of course, we've seen a lot of tag action with the Strength of the Righteous out there as well. And their opponents, they are the FHC Tag Champions, West Soy, Sir William, the Bravehearts, climbing the ranks just as fast. The Ultra Patriot and the Crusader are a team to be reckoned with, and I'm sure they will be getting several more opportunities to shine. And speaking of the other contenders for the Tag Championship, the Icons will also have a match tonight, facing the new team of Alex Cold and Fritz Wilhelm von Kaiser, the Germans, who have already made their debut in the FHC, actually on Golden Gate Pro Wrestling, GGBW, once again a few weeks ago. That action will be coming up later tonight. And Backdraft able to take the large Barbarian West Soy down after a brief tussle. Ooh, West Soy ducking under. Ooh, and a high-angled German suplex on Backdraft. I would say that's making up for the lack of offense on the part of West Soy coming into this matchup. And now the tag out to Sir William. Sir William coming in, having hard stomps on Backdraft's upper arm. And again, it's been a little sad watching Backdraft and Satterley try to go at it. Since they formed this new tag team, they haven't been the best team, if I may be so blunt and bold. 2 very good singles wrestlers had some very good runs at the Pacific Championship, but as a tag team, leaves something to be desired. And now West Soy tagging back in, and Backdraft trying to perhaps get him over to his side of the ring, perhaps to maybe tag in Satterley. West Soy has Backdraft up on the shoulders, and now could be Snake Eyes on the rope, choking the man who likes to be on fire, yo. And now West Soy, look at the strength. Look at the strength of the Barbarian there, just deadlifting Backdraft there, and now for a pin. 2. Backdraft kicks out, and the Satterley trying to get them in. And now he and Wallace are going at it, and now Backdraft looked like the double team on each other. Backdraft with that huge DDT on West Soy. And now Backdraft with the cover on the Braveheart. And could that be it? No, Soy kicks out. And now Backdraft trying to go for the headlock. Sitting headlock. This crowd is jacked here tonight, folks, and Sir William is finally up. Took a huge tumble there, thanks to Adrian Zatterley. And Backdraft trying to goad Sir William perhaps to get back into the ring. Ooh, Soy with those right hands. Oh, God. With the neck and choke slam. Choke slam. Soy on Backdraft, but now counter jawbreaker and now hip toss. And it seems like as if Backdraft and Satterley are making them run for their money, giving them a run for their money. And with that disarming armbar there, Backdraft looks like he's bleeding now. Good God. Ooh, Backdraft with that Falcon Arrow with the pin. Satterley going in to try to stop Wallace, but Wallace is able to break up the pin here, and now Satterley going for Wallace and gets the referee instead. The ref is out. Oh, God! And I think Backdraft has cut Sui open. Everyone's busted open now. Oh, God, those standing kicks. Those special kicks, and now finally Satterley and Wallace getting out of the ring. Are these two just going to go at it for the entire time? Soy has him up. Oh, God! Huge front slam. But can Backdraft, can he tag out? And Soy almost taunting Satterley with that head wrench right in front of him. Backdraft unable to tag out. And Wallace, I'm not sure what Wallace is doing out there, but now finally the tag. Satterley in with Soy. Oh, and Soy gets Satterley up on his shoulders, and oh, God, there it is! There it is! Corkscrew, neckbreaker, cyclone neckbreaker 2, and Backdraft is able to break it up. Soy busting out his finisher there to Satterley. I don't even know how he's getting up, but now, oh, could we be seeing another? Oh, God, another corkscrew neckbreaker with the cover now. 2, 3. West Soy. 2 corkscrew neckbreakers on Adrian Satterley. And that's all she wrote, folks. Satterley comes in and gets manhandled, or barbarian handled, if you will. Good God. And Sir William and West Soy celebrating their win, going into Darkness for the tag champions, all ready and raring to go. Oh my God. We'll be right back, folks.
Following match is set for one fall. Making his way to the ring, being accompanied by Heather and Tiffany Andrews from Las Vegas, Nevada, Val Venis!
Val Venis coming out with both of his lovely ladies tonight, set to take on the Empire of Pain's Colonel William Tavington. And this after last week when we saw that 8-man double tussle, where the majority of the Empire took on Venis, the Strength of the Righteous, and FHC champion Darth Wump. Venis will be looking to, no doubt, try to knock Tavington off of his horse tonight, so to speak, as the conflict between Venis and the Empire continues to grow. And of course, this is all leading up to the one-on-one match at Into Darkness, where the Big Valboski will take on Empire leader Armach.
And his opponent, being accompanied by Nicole, the Countess of Sergio. He is a member of the Empire of Pain, the Colonel William Tavington.
Tavington, of course, primarily known for tag team action with the Major Duncan Hayward going solo tonight. Though he did lose to FHC champion Darth Wump right after Revolutions, He did score a huge win over King Slender after Session 3. So it appears that he could go all in or all out in singles action. But since then, he hasn't helped the Empire in their tag matches, as he and Hayward have lost their 2 tag matches, one to the Strength of the Righteous and one to the temporary team of Loke and King Slender. But perhaps with Nicole Sergio at his side tonight, he will fare better against the big Valboski. And here we go, now we're off to the races. Venis with that Norm suplex on Tavington to start out the match. And I gotta say, we haven't actually seen Nicole Sergio around since around Session 3. So at least a couple months. But perhaps because Val Venis has brought his harem, oh god, all the way, has brought his harem out here, perhaps Tavington wanted the moral support and backup in the newly christened Countess of Sergio, as Armok likes to call her now. I suppose that is her new proper Empire name. Of course, that seems like a very Empire-ish thing to do. And now Venis, ooh, back body drop on the Colonel Tavington, and now cover on the Green Dragoon. Of course, the Green Dragoons were a member of that cavalry militia unit, not militia, cavalry unit in the Revolutionary War. And Colonel Tavington was a very, very aggressive colonel. And now Val Venis being aggressive on his own with that sleeper on the Colonel Tavington. And look at that. Who was that? Someone had just thrown a chair. I think that was Nicole Sergio throwing that chair into the ring for the Colonel, perhaps. But of course, if he uses it, he will be immediately disqualified. But now, Tavington getting Venis up on his shoulders. Oh, God! Forward somersault slam. And Tavington has turned quite a few heads in these last couple months with his huge victories over King Slender and Darth Wump. Perhaps he has what it takes. Perhaps he's getting some renewed vigor. But now Armok out here motioning for him to use the chair, and he does. The ref is calling the match. Good God, huge chair shots on Val Venis. Good God, Armok appearing out of nowhere. Whoa, listen here, Kimosabe. I'm here tonight to talk to you, not to get into it with you, okay? Because you know, on any other night, if it was PJ Brooks versus Azathoth, you would have your work cut out for you, okay? But tonight is different. In fact, it's going to be a lot different from here on out. I'm here to talk to you about Ryu. Ryu, he's dismantling the circle, okay? He's never had any love for me. He took it out on Ska last week, and he is going to come for me next, okay? But I need an insurance policy, and that's you. And I know you must be thinking, what kind of joke is this? Okay, why would I be coming to you? Well, that's how desperate we are. You and I, we've had our differences in the past, but you know how powerful Ryu is. Once he's done with me and Ska, he's going to come after others that are at odds with him. Who do you think will be next on his list? You must really need my help if you're coming to me. Why should I help you? We're enemies. You're lucky I don't put you through that wall back there. Why shouldn't I let Ryu mop the floor with you? That'll be 2 less foes I'll have to deal with in the future. I owe you nothing. Yeah, but you owe everything to the fact that you live and breathe honor. You pride yourself on saving souls, to do what's right in the face of all evil, and you don't turn your back on people who need you. Who are you to lecture me on such matters? You have no right, and you certainly don't get to dictate who I can and can't save. Yeah, well, your code does. And you're a logical man. You know what will happen if you let Ryu run rampant. When he's done with us, he'll come after you. That's not a threat, that's a fact. And then when that happens, and you can't stop him, he goes after the entire FHC. He's gone on runs like that before. You know what he's capable of. He can't be left unchecked. You're the only one who can stop him. You have to help us stop him. Consider my plea. You do this for us, Ska and I will help you fend off Sonic Fire when we can. Because we know they won't stop either. They're crazy. We do want your help. We need your help. And I won't ask again.
The following match is set for one fall. Making his way to the ring, from Reykjavik, Iceland, the Frost Bastard!
Well, and this could be a momentous occasion. We've never seen PJ Brooks plead or beg with anyone to do anything. But we just saw history here tonight, folks. Brooks is desperate for Dragon Champion Azathoth to get involved with curbing Ryu's rampage. And we will be seeing the Dragon Champion in action here next. But as we see the Frost Bastard coming to the ring for one-on-one action against him, he and El Huracan have been keeping a low profile since losing the tag championship. A handful of tag matches here and there, but no real budging in the rankings. However, you know you can never count Huracan and the Bastard out, as they are still one of the premier tag teams here in the FHC.
And his opponent, from Honolulu, Hawaii, he is the FHC Dragon Champion, Azathoth.
And Brooks may be right to approach Azathoth. I mean, he mentioned his code, his logic, and everyone is well aware of Azathoth's history with Ryu. And the Dragon Champion was definitely, indeed, our first FHC champion, and Ryu saw it to hound him, harass him, attack him, week after week, month after month, and claw and scratch his way to his title shots until Azathoth was worn down. Ryu became FHC champion. The World Warrior has become a dangerous man, and Azathoth was one of the only ones capable of holding him at bay for as long as he did. And Brooks probably sees him as maybe the only hope of stopping Ryu before his power becomes unmatched yet again. And this is actually the first time that Azathoth and the Frost Bastard have ever gone up against each other. They have never faced each other head-to-head or otherwise here in the FHC. So this should be a pretty interesting matchup, seeing former champions going together with a huge clothesline on the Bastard against the turnbuckle. Now Azathoth going to work. Oh, and Bastard countering, just knocking his the Dragon Champion's feet from out under him. And now quick Hurricane Rana to the big man, the big Bastard. And as we see the action coming outside of the ring, again, former champions and a present champion. Of course, Azathoth, the current Dragon Champion. And of course, we mentioned before he was our first FHC champion, as he does that turnaround falling neck breaker to the Bastard. And of course, Bastard and El Huracan being the longest reigning tag champions here in the FHC. Of course, they lost their titles to the Tunnel Snakes, and now they've been trying to try to get their title shots, trying to get to the top of the tag division yet again. Of course, Quite a few teams are standing in the way. Oh, and there goes Bastard. Oh, down to the running Bulldog on the Dragon Champion with the cover. And Azathoth isn't even letting the ref count. Getting way back up really quickly. Lots of stamina here. Oh, a huge running super kick. Oh, the Dragon Champion is fired up here tonight, folks. Oh, and Bastard going over the ropes, and Azathoth up to the penthouse here. What's going to happen? High risk maneuver. Jumping to the outside. Oh, and Bastard moves out of the way at the last second, and now Bastard trying to capitalize. And, ooh, nope. Too slow. Azathoth just being that much quicker with that counter DDT. Beckoning the big man to get back into the ring. And little surprised we haven't seen El Huracan lately. But as we've seen the Frost Bastard have a couple of singles matches in between their tag matches as the Bastard covers. And again, Azathoth up without even a beat. We've seen some successes, some good high-profile matches in Bastard's singles action. Ooh, huge roundhouse kick by the Dragon Champion. Now he's covering the Bastard, and the ref gets to a count of 1. But the Bastard almost was able to defeat King Slender one night on Slam. Oh, Azathoth trying to do that splash, and Bastard's knees coming up. Ooh, and huge elbow to the Dragon Champion's face. And Bastard again with Slender, and then a couple of weeks later, Bastard went up against Loke and actually won against the former champion. Oh, look at that. Azathoth trying to lift the big man. No deal. And now Bastard going with a Falcon Arrow. A counter right there. Azathoth again kicking out without even a beat. He must be on fire tonight, folks. Or he's maybe his conversation with PJ Brooks in the back has totally just given him all the adrenaline he needs. He's just on fire right now. Oh, Bastard. With that arm drag takedown. And now Bastard. Oh, huge DDT. That's got to leave a mark, folks. Azathoth looking winded finally here, folks. And now Bastard has him up. Fireman's carry. And now another Falcon Arrow. Bastard with the cover. Finally 2. And Azathoth barely kicks out. Finally. And now Hurricane Run on the Bastard, but Bastard looked like he's finally getting Azathoth out. And here comes Guile! Sonic Fire's Guile runs into the ring, tries to attack the Dragon Champion. Oh God! Azathoth ready for him, and here comes the rest of Sonic Fire. Tetsumeco, Tom Fireman in the ring, taking it to the Dragon Champion. And the ref is calling the match. Sonic Fire, relentless with their attacks on Azathoth, again reopening these wounds. And here comes PJ Brooks and MC Ska coming to the aid. Coming to the aid of the Dragon Champion like Brooks said he would. Taking out Sonic Fire. Brooks and Ska hammering away. This is crazy. And now Brooks turning his attention to Guile. Azathoth trying to step in. Maybe, what's he trying to do here? Oh God, the Dragon Champion. Oh, what a huge right hand on Guile. Good God. Oh my God. And the aftermath. This could be the olive branch here in action, folks. Dude, seriously, what the hell was that, Nini? You attacked Plata, you attacked Blackman, and then you attacked Jean-Philippe. What the hell is wrong with you, man? I know. I know what I did. I still can't believe it myself. What do you mean you can't believe it? You're the one who did the attacking. Brutal, I might add. Jean-Philippe could be out for a while for taking those steel steps to the face. But seriously, man, is this a plea for something? You know you just need to ask me for help. You know I'm here for you. Now you have to tell me what the hell is going on with you, man. No, I know. I don't understand. I remember everything that I'm doing. I just don't know why. It's just something comes out of me. And I know that sounds like a cop-out and an excuse, but that wasn't me. That wasn't me. I don't know. I just don't know. Well, Loke trying again to get answers from his friend, but getting nowhere. Seems awfully fishy for Nini Pacbell to react the way that he is. How can he not know what's happening?
The following is a four-way tussle set for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Battle Creek, Michigan, Rob Van Dam!
Now, we aren't entirely sure what Pacbell means or where he's going with that either, but what we do know is that Pacbell has attacked 3 opponents in 3 weeks after he lost all of those matches. Looks like he's just taking his frustrations out on his opponents, plain and simple, and he's just not owning up to it. But is that in Nini Pacbell's character, or is it out of character? Some would say maybe not, but you'd have to ask the people that know him, and that's Loke, that's Darth Wump. But now I'm thinking, do you keep putting Nini Pacbell in matches? Is he going to do this to everyone he loses to? Is he just becoming a liability? Well, maybe you should start winning, some would say. I don't know.
And his opponent, from Osaka, Japan, Taifu Arashi.
Anyways, now to the task at hand. We've seen Rob Van Dam and Taifu Arashi come to the ring for this upcoming match. This 4-way tussle between them, Butch DeLoria, and Pacific Champion Tyler Black, where we will get to see the contenders for the Pacific Championship. We've seen RVD, Taifu, and Butch perform all this month, and Black has seemingly been observing the performances of all of his challengers this month. Smart move on the part of the champion.
And their opponent, from Norfolk, Virginia, he is a member of the Tunnel Snakes, Butch DeLoria.
Well, it's definitely been a roller coaster all month for these athletic wonders. At the beginning of the month, RVD faced Black for the championship, but that effort was cut short when this man, Butch DeLoria, interfered in the match. And then Taifu also took it upon himself to join the fray, as he also wanted the title shot as he beat Black at Firestorm in a non-title match. And since then, all 3 of these men have grappled back and forth to try and be the front runner to face Black at Into Darkness on Sunday. Then last week, RVD and Taifu teamed up for tag action in a losing effort against Butch and Malik Ferdenko. Now, seemingly, Mr. Palmer has put on this high-profile match tonight to determine who may be the true #1 contender for the title Sunday. And with Black rounding out the competitors, it should be a very exciting time to know that the champion will surely have some say in how this match goes here tonight.
And their opponent, from Davenport, Iowa, he is the FHC Pacific Champion, Tyler Black.
Well, I hope he doesn't mind me saying, but the Pacific Champion has been quite elusive this month. I know he said that he would defend his title anywhere against anyone, but this month it seems like he's taken a back seat to everyone else who's trying to get a shot at the Pacific Championship. Tyler Black put his title on the line right after Firestorm against RVD, and that's when all hell broke loose. When everyone else and their mom decided they wanted a shot too and interfered in their title match, ending it prematurely. Since then, the champion has sat back to watch everything unfold right before his eyes. But perhaps that's his strategy. Everyone else is being worn out trying to grapple their way to the top. All of these contenders have wrestled in the last 3 weeks except for Black. And for tonight's match here, the champion has had the most rest. And perhaps that's his goal tonight, and perhaps all along. The bell is rung, and here we go, 4-way tussle time. And here are the matchups. RVD going against Butch DeLoria. Taifu Arashi is taking his knees out on the Pacific champion Tyler Black. And of course, probably Taifu will probably want to repeat his success that he had at Firestorm, beating the Pacific champion. Oh God! And with Black, with that, Black just flattened Taifu out to the outside of the ring with that huge right. And now, meanwhile, Butch and RVD are going at it inside the ring. Of course, the winner, pinfall or submission inside the ring, and now it looks like everyone has taken outside. Oh God, Tyler Black doing his own modification of an LA takedown on Taifu onto the mat outside, and RVD just chucked Butch DeLoria over the other side of the outside of the ring, and now everyone back in. RVD now trying his hand at going against the Pacific champion. And now Butch going along kicking with Taifu. And I think if the rankings stay, oh God, Taifu with that spin kick of his own on RVD. Usually RVD's the one to dish out the spin kicks, those special clicks. And now RVD and Tyler Black on the outside. Butch doing that strong knee wrench into the mat. But I was saying, if the rankings hold up, and because they did not get to finish their match a few weeks ago, perhaps Tyler Black could still be defending the Pacific Championship against RVD, unless Butch and Taifu can try to move up slightly tonight. Tyler Black up top. Oh God, what was that? Tyler Black was able to get some on RVD, I believe. I don't know if RVD was trying to catch him or counter, but whatever the case is, Black and Taifu seem to be out of it. And with Butch going to work on RVD, now Butch with the cover. And kick out after one. And now Taifu trying to get back into the fray after being flattened. And Butch coming back with that huge clothesline. RVD looking weak. Black getting back in and trying to take it. But Butch and Taifu can't get their act together. But they may tonight, and they may score some points with the court members. No, just kidding. There's no court members here. But, oh, and a huge elbow on RVD going over the top rope on the Black. RVD up top. Here we go. 5-star frog splash on the Pacific champion. And that could be it, folks. Cover 2. And Black kicks out. Black kicks out, but right when Butch outside suplex to Taifu Arashi to the outside of the ring. Good God. And Tyler Black with the Northern Lights on RVD. Good God, this bodies everywhere. My God, this is insane. 4-way tussle, and now a sling blade by Black on RVD. My God, now everyone back in the ring. This has just been crazy pandemonium here tonight, folks. Taifu now bleeding a lot more from that Butch elbow. And Black trying to get him off here. But now Butch to the outside. Taifu, can he see with all that blood on his face and his eyes? But now, oh God, RVD has Tyler Black up in the fireman's carry, and oh God! And RVD on fire here tonight, folks. Downing Black, downing Taifu, and now RVD squeezing the head of Taifu, and Butch trying to get him to stop, because you know RVD would win if Taifu submitted. But now Taifu up trying to go for that forearm, but no, RVD ducking under it. It was spinning heel kick, or perhaps a rolling calf kick, I don't know. But oh, Butch, look at the strength, military press and super kick. Taifu with a super kick on Butch. Oh, high risk, no deal. And into the turnbuckle. Black back in. Now Black Black with that Falcon Arrow on Taifu Arashi. Butch is in the corner, dazed. RVD on the outside. Oh no! Death Valley Driver. Tyler Black on Taifu with the cover, and that'll be it, folks. I spoke too soon, and good God, Tyler Black ending the match, pinning Taifu Arashi with 2 Death Valley Drivers. And what does this mean, folks? Tyler Black has beaten all the contenders. What could this mean going into Darkness this Sunday? We'll be right back, folks. We're back, and oh God, Nini Pacbell getting assaulted by Ray Plata and Steve Blackman, and Loke coming to the aid of his friend. Looks like Plata and Blackman are perhaps out for justice from all the times that Pacbell had taken his frustrations out on them. Guess it was only a matter of time.
The following tag team match is set for one fall. Making their way to the ring, Giant Panther and Starman.
And now tag action here as we see the Icons. And Giant Panther has been on a run as of late. He's won the last 2 matches, of course, including the #1 Contenders tag match against the Tunnel Snakes a couple of weeks ago. And last week he picked up a big win in singles action against Malibu. And Starman has been on the opposite end, though. His last 2 singles matches were against Venis and Darth Wump, and he lost both of those. But obviously, the Icons are at the top of the tag game, and Starman and Panther will look to keep their win streak for tag matches going here tonight against the new tag team, the birth of a new tag team here tonight on Slam. And of course, the new team we're talking about here on Slam, Alex Cold has teamed up with the newcomer Fritz Wilhelm von Kaiser, and they have styled themselves the Germans. They made their debut a couple of weeks ago on GGPW, where they beat Damian Sandow and Steve Blackman, looking very impressive. And now they get a chance tonight to face the #1 contenders for the tag championship, the Icons.
And their opponents, Fritz Wilhelm von Kaiser and Alex Cold, the Germans.
Interesting to see them take on a couple of legends here tonight, but we'll get to see if they can hold their own, or if this will just be another tag clinic put on by the Icons to show what not to do. And tag action. Now Von Kaiser is the newcomer here, getting a big break. Again, we already saw him in GGBW, but he's getting a taste of the whole show tonight. But Alex Cold is no stranger to Slam. In fact, he's been here since episode 1, the inception of the FHC. He was actually a security guard for Shadaloo when Kev Dog and G-Funk liberated their leader Stronghold to create the FHC. Cold left Shadaloo for the FHC and began his wrestling career in the Wrecking Crew with Brian Danielson and Jacob Glens. And since then, he had a couple of title shots at the Pacific Championship, losing both times to then champion Butch DeLoria. And as far as tag record with Danielson, that did not go very far, and they ended up splitting amicably. But now, he's found a new partner in Von Kaiser, and we will see how well they do here tonight against the Icons before they head back to GGPW. Now we see Starman tagging out to Panther as Starman already started beating down Alex Cold in the ring, and now Panther will get his shot at trying to give a clinic. But now Cold, oh my God, what is that? What kind of submission is that? It's almost like a cross between a surfboard and a crossface. Good God. Oh, and Cold trying to go for a clothesline there, but Panther easily catching. catching him. And we have yet to see Von Kaiser come in here with now Panther with the tag to Starman, wrapping him up in the corner. But as Cold has been here since the very start, it'll be interesting to see how he applies his tactics. And so far, his tactics are just about as good and as solid as getting beat down here by the Icons, if you will. Now, Fireman's carry. Starman trying to get that neck lock in there. And now, judo throw and kneeing Cold's arm. Starman going up top. Taking too long, perhaps. No, Cold is able to catch Starman and give him a pancake. And now Starman with that cartwheel head scissors takedown. Starman going back up to the top. And is he going to try this again? No, flying elbow. And Cold might be out here, folks. That was a hard elbow. And now Cold trying to fight back, throwing Starman into the corner. Von Kaiser looking on. And now monkey flip to the Cosmos man. Oh, and Cold with a cover after launching himself from the turnbuckle, and Starman kicks out at 2. And now Starman going into the turnbuckle and tagging in finally Von Kaiser. And here we have the double team Z Germans going for the 10. Von Kaiser getting way too excited there. I don't know what happened. He was just way too excited to give the 10 to Alex Cold, and now Starman making him pay. But the size difference, look at Von Kaiser. He must be what, 5'6", maybe 5'7". But he's as the scouting reports have shown, he's very, very fast, and a huge jumping, launching DDT to Starman with the cover. 2. Panther trying to break it up, but didn't look like he needed help. Starman got out on his own, but Cold trying to stop Panther right there, and oh my God, the Germans going for that double team on Giant Panther. And for a second there, Panther looked a little dazed, like perhaps was not expecting that level of offense from Von Kaiser. And now Starman. Von Kaiser trapping Starman up in those arm drags or whatever it was. Oh, and now reversal with the reversal pin. Von Kaiser able to get out of it, but emptying the benches, if you will. Oh, Von Kaiser trying to go for, oh, nope. Looked like perhaps maybe a figure 4. But Fritz Wilhelm here now trying to work on that leg, and Starman able to leap to the corner on Panther, rolling over Von Kaiser. But Von Kaiser getting back up, and now Panther with the Iron Claw. Panther applying the Iron Claw to the rookie. And Von Kaiser could tap here, folks, I think. But good God, look at the size of Panther's hand. But Von Kaiser getting out of it, fighting his way out, fighting for his life. And no backup from Starman. Starman on the floor and on the outside, but Von Kaiser able to pull out that huge DDT once again. And I believe Panther has been is bleeding, been struck open, and a close 2. Panther kicking out at the last second. Starman back up on the apron. I am quite surprised here tonight with Von Kaiser's performance against top-level tag team here tonight in the Icons. But it's probably only a matter of time. But now Von Kaiser battling back. Looks like he's taking this one on by himself, folks. But now getting Cold in. Oh, and Cold with that huge flip over neck breaker on Panther with the cover. Starman coming in. Oh God! Sitting jawbreaker on Starman. Oh, and Alex Cold calling for something huge here, and now Cold with this bastardized triangle hold perhaps. And what the hell? Panther tapping. What the hell did we just see, folks? See, Germans are the winners against the #1 contenders to the tag championship. What? Is it rigged? What happened? How did Cole and Von Kaiser pull this out here tonight on probably the most important episode of their lives here on FHC Slam? Are they even gonna go back to GGPW after this? Good God! Congratulations! The Germans! Cut the music! Listen. Listen. The Germans. Beginner's luck. It looks like the better team won tonight. But generally, let me give you some advice. You're new. You're just starting out. Don't let it go to your head. You still have inferior firepower. Call it what you will. We didn't bring our proper laser weapons. Our heads were in the cosmos. And now I'm just throwing excuses out. But whatever it was, we lost. But these losses will only make us stronger. Only make us more prepared to face West Soy and Sir William this Sunday at Into Darkness. But nothing has changed, and I say nothing because we are still the best skilled, best equipped, and best icons to face the Bravehearts at Into Darkness, where we will take the FHC Tag Championship. You can believe that, all the way up to the stars. And you can see it, Starman's confidence is shaken, but perhaps not. But he wants the Bravehearts to know that he and Giant Panther will be ready for them at Into Darkness. And speaking of ready, we have another icon ready backstage, the world's most dangerous man, Ken Shamrock, after we saw him won the first 8-man tussle in the FHC last week, beating 5 other guys and most of the New Japan Elite. Ken, thanks for joining us tonight. Thanks, Robe. You know, I wanted to address not only FHC fans out there, but my other longtime fans from other promotions. I have returned to wrestling, to the latest and hottest wrestling promotion out there. You know, when you're 55 years old, you always know that there's this thought process going on in people's heads, and rightfully so, because of what we're used to seeing. People will say I'm back and I feel great, but it doesn't translate in the ring. Wrestling has done themselves bad in that sense. Now, I don't want to take away from anything that David Palmer is doing, because they brought me in, and that's a credit to them seeing an opportunity to raise awareness and turn people's eyes toward the FHC. They've done a lot of moves here to help create this buzz and generate user interest. I'm just a piece of that. The things they're doing are definitely making it happen. It really is getting people to turn and look. And people will tune into it because they want to see a washed up guy fail, where they'll say, Ken Shamrock's doing this again, let me watch that. Now, I've always felt like I wasn't finished with my career because I want to do more, and that's why I'm here. I've never been one to use my words because I think words are cheap. I want to show that this is a competitive organization, and I'm here to compete for the FHC Championship. I'm here to put the wrestling world back on notice. And let me say this. When people tune into the FHC, they're going to see Ken Shamrock knuckle up and take on the best the FHC has to offer. And that's a promise.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, a Mercedes kind of sentiment, luxury and trust in me to honor the free we all should be in. Seems my sun's out.
Following tag team matches set for one fall, making their way to the ring from Oakland, California, Karen Rebel and Rosie Fox.
I've been so looking forward to the showdown between the sisters in Oaktown and the team of Kat, Brittany, and Morgan at Into Darkness, where they will be facing each other in a tornado tag ladder match. And it won't be a championship match because ladies champion Morgan has been doing quite the job at defending her title as of late. She successfully repelled Lilith and Susie Mack at Revolutions, and also has denied both sisters in Oaktown in singles action. And she decided to team up with Kat at Firestorm against the sisters, and had her first loss in almost 4 months. But tonight, we'll be seeing the two teams face each other in a tornado tag in preparation for their ladder match at Into Darkness on Sunday.
And their opponents. First, from San Antonio, Texas, Kat, Brittany.
The anticipation is killing me. The FHC has never had a ladies ladder match yet, so this will be a first for the organization. Last time Morgan joined us here at the announcer's table, she mentioned that she was intrigued by Kat Brittany as a wrestler. Her agility, stamina, and perseverance caught the eye of the ladies champion, and the Witch of the Wilds wanted to extend her invitation for a temporary tag team. And the rest is history. Kat, despite having an early losing record, got the opportunity to join up with the most dominant ladies champion we've ever seen. In this case, it's definitely who you know, or maybe in the case of Kat, it's who you impress. And Morgan was definitely impressed by Kat Brittany.
And her tag team partner. From the Korkari Wilds, she is the FHC Ladies Champion, Morgan.
And now for the sisters in Oaktown, Rosie Fox and Karen Rebel. It's been a non-stop ride to the top of the ladies division. They've been on a mission, and that's to topple Morgan as ladies champion. But they keep missing the target. They have both lost to Morgan in singles matches over the past month. But as dominating as Morgan is, and has been, her weakness may be the aforementioned tag match. Tonight is the best night to put that theory to the test. And if it does happen to be true, what will that mean going into Darkness, where it will be a tornado tag ladder match between Rosie Fox and Karen Rebel and Kat Brittany and ladies champion Morgan. It could be anyone's match. Thanks for joining us tonight for this go-home show. And huge start already. Kat taking down Rosie Fox. Morgan doing the same to Karen Rebel as we saw the ref get clocked pretty early. Karen and Morgan now on the outside, where Rosie gives a huge right to Kat's face on the inside. And just think, Sunday, we could be seeing the same match, except the ring will be full of ladders. And my God, Rosie with that submission maneuver on Kat straight away, and Morgan with that huge spinning heel kick on Karen on the outside. Interesting to see, running bulldog by the ladies champion, and now Kat wrenching the neck, pulling the hair, what have you, for Rosie on the inside. And as we see two very crazy battles, and now Morgan tossing Karen back into the ring, where you will have to win the match here. And now, triangle hold. Morgan trying that triangle hold on Karen Rebel, but Rosie was able to break it up, and now switching partners. Oh God, Rosie was at a deep 6 on Morgan, and Kat trying to wrench the neck again on Karen this time, trying to wear her down. And now Rosie has Morgan up top. Oh God!
powerbomb into the double knees with the cover. Morgan kicking out at the last second. I think Rosie's fired up here tonight, folks. Kick into the pump handle. Good God! Pump handle front slam. Rosie Fox on Morgan now with the cover again. 2. Cat trying to break it up and no deal. Good God, Rosie must have gotten all of that. Pinning Morgan within only maybe a couple of minutes. Good God, but Morgan forgot to kick out or something. That was probably the quickest match we've ever seen, and the quickest match that Morgan has been put away, especially by people who have been losing to her lately. What is going on? The jitters? I don't know. Slender! You best be cautious with your words. You're in rarefied air here, son. You dare question my abilities? Brother, when I put you down, you'll feel the wrath firsthand. And you won't be so bold with your words then. Let's get one thing straight. Whether I use the Loke trigger, or the Loke armed angel, or the Loke Rhodes, the Loke effect, or the Loke and loaded, look out below! It all leads to the same exact result. Your humiliating defeat. You want to go toe-to-toe with Loke? You really want to rattle the cage? Bad move, son. You're getting some bad advice from some stupid people. This ain't some 8-bit video game league. This is FHC! You done pissed me off, son. I'm a ring technician the likes with which you have never seen. And I am gonna break you apart and retire you with the Loke Breaker, just to show you how it's done. Following match is set for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Hartford, Connecticut, Scarves! And now, the main event. We'll see Scarves take on FHC champion Darth Wump. The old Fat Gym adversary has been spending his time on Super Flight Night lately, but we've only seen him a handful of times in the last few months. He was in a treble trial before Revolutions against John Moxley and Tongan John. 2 Johns. That'd be funny if Scarves' real name was John, but then it would be 3 Johns, triple Johns, a trio of Johns. But wait, actually it is! Didn't he go by the name of Johnny Brubaker a few years ago? Good God, he is John! Wow, that was crazy. I wish I had known that back then. I would have called it, like trio of Johns, but that's what happens when you're taken by surprise, folks. Anyways, before that, we saw him before Rise and Fall with some matches against Eddie Guerrero and Kenta, and then on and off with Darren McBee before the Gauntlet and Broken Glass. He's had a storied career, but now he makes his return to Slam, and what a return it is, going against the FHC champion. And his opponent, from San Francisco, California, he is the FHC champion, Darth Wump.
And speaking of the champion, this will be his warm-up before he faces Malibu in defense of his FHC championship at Into Darkness. And we can't be more excited for him. He's defeated Loke, he's defeated King Slender, and now his latest challenge, Malibu, who has been a straight killer in his own right, winning all the 4-way tussles, winning the tournaments. He's on a rampage since he left Super Flight Night to come to Slam, and he has not been disappointing in the least. Mr. Palmer is right yet again, and he will be a worthy opponent for Darth Wump, who's in his second title defense. we'll see how Wump takes his match tonight, as he's been on a hot streak. Well, except for last week when his team was on the losing effort of that 8-man double tussle. That he's had 7 wins in his last 9 matches. I'd say pretty good odds. We'll see how he goes against Scarves here tonight. And the opening salvo with both Wump and Scarves trying to beat the crap out of each other with those right hands. And now Wump throwing Scarves in the turnbuckle. Turning around. Huge Falcon Arrow. Looked like he was just going for a regular body slam. And now, Fireman's Carry takedown by Scarves, which is strange. Did we see him have his scarves on when he came out here? I mean, that's what he's known for. I mean, that's what Johnny Brubaker is going by for the last few years because of his different colored scarves. Oh God, and a huge flip over suplex onto the knees. Some front knees there, and now, oh, crossface. Crossface into a jerking motion. All that jerking, if you will. Oh God, and Scarves elbowing his way out of there, but anyways, perhaps Scarves used to wrestle with scarves on, but I guess not anymore, as he delivers a double underhook suplex. The FHC champion. Wump trying to go with Darth Wump's knee, and no. Scarves plants him with the reverse DDT. Oh, and a double shoe shine right there. Now kick to the back of the head. Could we see another? Oh, and now Scarves trying to employ the thigh master, a reverse thigh master there. Perhaps trying to give Wump a taste of what he might find with Malibu this weekend. Of course, Malibu known for slapping that thighs master on his opponents. Oh, Scarves hard into the turnbuckle. Wump moving out of the way, and now those right hands. Holy crap. Huge airplane spin there by Wump, showing his strength. And now, oh my God, there we go. Double kicks. Darth Wump's double kicks, and now with the cover, could that be it? Putting him away after only a couple minutes, but no. Scarves kicks out barely at 2. Wump looking very dominant here. Scarves maybe a bit out of practice here, and now, oh, Wump trying to go for the stunner there, but Scarves wisely trying to bat him away. Could have ended it right there. Holy crap! Wump going crazy but missing, and then Scarves missing a Darth Wump knee, or maybe a Scarves knee of his own. Good thing both of those missed. Everyone could be seeing Scarves, and now Scarves with a submission on Wump, but Wump able to power his way out. Oh God! And a quick punch to Scarves. Oh! A Shoryuken right out of Ryu's playbook. My goodness! Don't anyone tell Ryu about that. He might get angry. And oh my God! And he's going back to that submission crossface wrenching thing. Oh my goodness! How long can Scarves keep this up at this level that he is at? Oh my God! He elbows his way out yet again. The crowd is jacked here tonight, folks. Everyone on their feet for this main event. And now Scarves in the turnbuckle. Wump with a huge hammer throw. Oh, taking out the referee. Wump was trying for that crazy ass thing again, but again he misses. But it looked like he got some double shots on Scarves' midsection there. And now up on his shoulders. Oh God, rib breaker. Rib breaker. Now Darth Wump going up to the top. What's happening here? Oh my God, splash. No hand splash with the cover. And Scarves instinctively completely kicking out of that one after the no-hand splash. Oh, and a drop toe hold onto the second rope. And now Wump on the outside. Oh, God! Punt kick! Punt kick to Scarves. Scarves is bleeding. It's been cut wide open. And now Darth Wump with one of his classic vintage moves of yore. The big swing. Big swing on Scarves,
And after that, I believe Scarves is seeing stars. Now, God, Wump with the cover. 2, 3. Wump pulls out the win against Johnny Brubaker, or as we like to call him, Scarves. Oh, God. Oh, and look who's here, folks. Malibu is here. And he's coming into the ring very slowly, very calmly. Perhaps he just wants to talk. And Wump is having no part of that. They're having oh God! Oh my goodness! Oh, Wump thought he could dispel that with some word and some pushing, but Malibu is not having any of that, warning him he's gonna get a lot worse at Into Darkness this Sunday. Oh my God, we're out of time. We'll see you this Sunday at Into Darkness 2.